Good morning. I am Justin Aude from BSCE2-J Group 4, and today we are about to discuss domestic water heating. Sanitation standards required hotels, restaurants, and other similar establishments to provide hot water facilities. Today, even the humblest small dwellings are enjoying this type of convenience for human comfort. The rudimentary principles behind the hot water supply in buildings are enumerated partially as follows. Number 1. When water is heated, its molecular particles expanded and moved in a direction opposite with each other. As the molecular activity intensifies, the volume of water increases. Number 2. When the water reaches its boiling point under atmospheric pressure, its character changes. The expanded molecules become lighter, disintegrate, and evaporate as steam on the surface of water. Number 3. The movement of hot water in a distribution system is the result of expansion and contraction of the water molecules.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Abut at ngayon ay aalamin natin ang types of distribution of hot waters. Sabi dito may dalawang type daw ang distribution of hot waters. Una ay ang the upfeed and gravity return system. The upfeed and gravity return system is a distribution system where water supplied directly from the municipal main is fed upward via vertical piping to the highest point of the building. And sabi pa rito, the upfeed gravity return system is commonly used in a small residential houses and other industrial installations with the following features. So madalas pala ito nang nakikita sa mga residential houses, yung upfeed. So common lang pala siya. Dahil dito, it provides constant circulation of hot water. Pangalawa, hot water is quickly drawn from the fixtures at any time desired. And it provides economical circulating return of unused hot water. And lastly, eliminate waste of water. So, sa construction of the upfeed at gravity return system naman, ay kailangan natin i-consider ang mga bagay na to. The heating unit and the storage tank are placed below the distribution pipeline. Pangalawa, the heating unit should be near accessible to the pipe system. Pangatlo, the distribution main pipe is suspended from the ceiling of the basement. Pang-apat, the distribution main pipe is connected to the tapping on top of the storage tank. At last ay the flow riser is provided with a drip and its base for draining. So ito ang example figure ng upfeed gravity return system. Simple lang siya, guys. Mula sa water supply to heater and proceed siya sa storage tank. And dahil sa pressure ay mag-distribute na siya sa mga pipe. Okay? Tapos yung mga hindi nagamit, magsi-circulate lang siya ulit. Ayun. Okay, pangalawang type naman ng distribution of hot waters ay ang overhead feed and gravity return system. The overhead feed and gravity return system is an efficient type of hot water distribution system generally used in building of extreme heights. Its operating principles are: water distribution is dependent on the expansion of hot water and gravity. In a closed pipeline system, water rises up to the highest point of the installation when heated, and the natural force of gravity return it to the storage tank. Water will circulate even if there may be defect in the mechanical construction. Ayun guys, ang function ng overhead feed. Dire-diretso lang din pala siya, parang upfeed lang. Kumbaga ito ay mas pinalawak lang, mas pintaas dahil mas yung building nito ay yung sa isang building mas pinarami yung pagdidistributan niya or susuplayan. Okay, ito rin naman mga consider natin sa pag-construct ng overhead feed and gravity return system. The storage heating unit is placed at the lowest point at the distribution pipe. As much as possible, the riser should be extended, directed, and free from offsets. Third is, the distribution pipe is connected to the top of the riser. Parang sa may lang din, sa may upfeed, The riser is extended downward through the different story of the building where lavatories, shower bath, and like are connected. And lastly, the gate valve and a drip are connected at the base. So ayun, ito ang sample diagram or example ng kung paano yung flow ng distribution niya, Yung kung mapapansin natin ay para lang din talaga siyang upfeed, pero mas madami yung pinagdidistributan niya. From first floor, second floor, third floor, hanggang sa tumaas pa, hanggang sa rumami. Dami ng sinusuplayan ng hot waters mula sa basement to top floor. At yung mga di rin nagagamit gaya ng sa upfeed ay magsisirculate lang ulit. So, thank you.
So next is the pump circuit system. A pump circuit system is a mechanical device used to circulate hot water to the plumbing fixtures. Pump circuit system is recommended for large buildings where difficulty of providing natural circulation of water is encountered. So si pump circuit system daw po ay isang mechanical device na ginagamit sa pag-circulate ng water papunta sa plumbing fixtures. When we say plumbing fixtures, ito po yung device na nakakonect sa plumbing system na nagde-deliver o nagde-drain ng water. Si pump circuit system daw ay recommended sa malalaking buildings kung saan nagkakaroon ito ng mga difficulty or problema sa pag-provide ng natural circulation of hot water. The centrifugal type of pump is used in this system because it is compactly designed, has few working parts, easily repaired in case of breakdown, and occupies limited space. Unlike the pulsating movement produced by piston pump, the rotary motion of centrifugal pump impeller creates an even motion or flow of water in the piping system. So, yung centrifugal type of pump daw yung ginagamit sa system na ito kasi bukod sa limited lang yung space na ginagamit niya at konti lang yung parts na gumagana sa kanya, mas madali daw itong buuin kung magkakaroon man to ng breakdown. The circulating pump system is recommended on installation that has inefficient circulation of water due to 1. Building defects compelling the plumber to trap runs on the main piping, and 2. When scientific principles could not apply to produce circulation. These are the advantages of circulating pump system against overhead feed and upfeed system na diniscuss kanina. Una, mas mataas daw ang efficiency ng system nito kumpara sa dalawa. Pangalawa, economical siya kasi yung heated water niya bumabalik. Third is faster circulation kasi nagbibigay siya sa mga occupants ng mas madaming supply ng water. So sa slide na to makikita natin yung itsura ng circulating pump system. Sa left side, ito yung itsura ng pump system. Sa right side naman, ito yung diagram kung paano nangyayari or nagde-deliver ng hot water at cold water ang pump system natin dito. Next is location and operation of the pump. Dito naman i-discuss natin yung kung saan dapat ipwesto yung pump at kung ano dapat ang gawin sa pump. First, the pump is installed at the circulating return main. Second, it should be closer to the heating unit as possible. Third, the circulating return is connected to the inlet side. Fourth, the outer side of the pump is connected to the return and then the heater. Next, provide gate valve on each side of the pump. So ito po yung itsura ng gate valve kung sakaling di nyo alam. 6. The pump must be equipped with a bypass by inserting teeth of the same diameter as the circulating return ahead of the valves. 7. In case of pump trouble, the control valves are closed. Hot water will circulate to the pump into the return pipe of heater. Kung sakaling daw magkaroon ng trouble yung pump, yung control valves daw ay magsasara. 8. When the pump is functioning, the valves on either side of the pump must be open at all times. When the bypass is not in use, its valve must be closed.
Working load of hot water system. First, for schools, office, or industrial type of buildings, the average rated maximum consumption of hot water per person is about 25%. Second, for apartments and residents, the average working load is about 35%. For hotels and working load is 50% of the rated consumption. Running the faucet for 1, 2, or 3 minutes while waiting for hot water to arrive at the faucet or shower is one cause of this waste. The solution to this problem is a hot water recirculation system. It prevents this waste by passing the lukewarm water in the hot supply pipe into the cold water line back to the water heater instead to dumping it down the drain. Every home and business owner can benefit from a hot water recirculation system. These systems provide substantial financial benefits in annual cost savings through lower water bills. Water cost has increased by 8% year over the last 8 years and will continue to grow. For example, a 50-room hotel with an average occupant of 2 would require a storage tank according to the rated consumption per person above. 50 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 10 gallons is equals to 1,000 gallons. 50% of this rated daily consumption per person is the safe load. Thus, 50% of 1,000 gallons is 0.5 multiplied by 1,000 is equals to 500 gallons. 500 gallons will be the basis in finding the size of tank. Next is water and energy waste in hot water line. In every household equipped with hot water installation, water waste and energy waste cannot be avoided. Hot water inside the pipe simply cools off between the time it was drawn and shut off. The next time hot water is drawn, the cooled water inside the pipe is the first one to come out before the hot water reaches the faucet. Therefore, the volume of water standing in the pipe is just thrown away and waste not withstanding the energy consumed when it was previously heated.
Pressure and temperature, if not controlled, may cause serious damages to the hot water storage unit. Excessive pressure or temperature inside the tank may cause rupture or explosion of the tank. Protect your tank with temperature pressure relief bulb. When a pressure regulator is installed on the cold water inlet for those house, the water has nowhere to expand. The pressure relief valve may relieve the excess pressure by leaking onto the floor. Ways to use less hot water and save money. 1. Hot water pipeline should be short as possible. 2. The hot water tank should be near and accessible to where most hot water is needed. 3. Avoid running hot water unnecessarily. There are few common ways to reduce your water usage during everyday tasks. For instance, do you leave the water running while you brush your teeth? When you do the dishes, do you keep the water running as you grab more plates to wash as you're drying mugs? These wasteful water habits are common, and many of us have performed them our entire life without thinking about it. But those extra minutes of water running frivolously can add up. 4. Repair leaky faucets immediately. A dripping faucet is more than an annoying sound. It's also a massive waste of resources and energy. Install low-flow faucets in your home. By installing a low-flow faucet to reduce water consumption, we can use anywhere from 25% to 60% less water each month. Use the smallest size of pipe that will provide a satisfactory supply. 7. Practice better with better dishwasher etiquette. Did you know that if you don't pre-wash your dishes before placing them in the dishwasher, you can save up to 15 gallons of water per dishwasher load? 8. Lower the temperature on your water heater. Though many manufacturers automatically set water heaters to 140 degrees, the average household only needs it to be set at 120 degrees Fahrenheit to stay comfortable. There's a saying, water is the most critical resource issue of our lifetime and our children's lifetime. The health of waters is the principal measure of how we live on the land. By Luna Leopold. It's never too late to save water. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy and learn on how to save water.
Hot water tank. The purpose of hot water tank is to serve the domestic hot water system. The tank should be strong enough to resist the high pressure of boiling water stored in it. There are two types of water tank. The small hot water tank called range boiler. The range boiler is generally made of copper or stainless steel sheet. It is built into cylindrical shape with concave ends, welded and riveted to assure strength and durability. The range boiler varies in sizes from 30 to 60 centimeters diameter, and the length not more than 180 centimeters long, installed in either vertical or horizontal position. Next is the large hot water tank called storage boiler. The storage tank is made of heavy-duty stainless steel sheet of diameter varying from 60 to 130 centimeters and not more than 5 meters long. It is installed in either vertical or horizontal position. Size of water tank. The size of hot water tank depends on the following considerations. 1. The kind of building served. 2. The expected numbers of occupants or users. 3. The heating capacity of the supply device. A safe estimate of hot water consumption for hygienic and average use person according to the type of building is presented in this table. Kind of buildings. Office buildings, gallon per person per hour, 4 to 5. School buildings, 2 to 3. Apartment building, 8. Hotels, 8 to 10. Factories, 4 to 5. Residential, 10 gallons.